Dan Durney. Big round of applause for our first comedian tonight, Dan Durney.
Just changed the stage around, and if I was over here, he would have kept playing that song. Well, as the father of 5 daughters, that's my theme song. The empathy can start anytime now. So, well, let's get right into it. I'm divorced now. Shocker, comedian divorced. Who would have thunk that, right? And so I've been thinking a lot, why did that happen? And I figured out what it is. Women forget nothing. 33 years ago, we were dating. She said, tell me something in French. I said, tu ressembles à la vache qui a la cloche autour de ton cou, et quand tu bouges, ça sonne. She goes, oh, what's that mean? I said, you look like a cow with a bell around your neck, and when you walk, it rings. Everything sounds good in French, right? Slade just gave a couple extra squeezes to his hand here, so Berlitz. Or Rosetta Stone, works for you. So that was the first indication. And I was traveling, and I came home with some little tchotchkes from a trade show, and a couple of my daughters were arguing over which one they wanted to get. And I said, girls, can't you two be good? And one of them said, we'll be good for $1, Daddy. And then my ex-wife walks in and says, hey, you two be good for nothing like your dad.
Oh. That's funny, though.
That was the second. Thanks for laughing at my misery, appreciate that.
Funny.
So the third one was I went on a fishing trip. My 2 friends, Pat and Mike. We're out and loading the stuff up on a boat, and Pat says, you know, guys, I'm so excited to be here, but in order to get permission to come here, my wife said you're gonna have to build me a deck. So 3 weekends later and $4,000, we have a new deck, but here I am fishing with you guys. Mike says that's nothing. I had to remodel the kitchen. $8,000 later, 6 weekends. But here I am fishing with you. I said, guys, I feel really bad. I woke up this morning about 4:30, smacked my wife on the butt, said, hey, we could fool around or I can go fishing with Pat and Mike. She said, don't forget the sunblock. So I knew it was over. So now I'm doing some dating. You seen some of these senior dating sites? Don't get ahead of me. Some of them are geared toward mutual interests, like Plenty of Bingo, Christian Shingles. Some want to match up people based on ailments, like ehearingloss.com and bonemarrowmatch.com. So I was on a site called Seniors Meet, which is basically the equivalent of granniesonly.com. Oh my gosh, the women are so matronly on that site. However, some of them take pictures with their adult daughters. I was a little torn. Is it wrong to try to set up a date with the woman with the off chance you might get to meet that beautiful adult daughter? Moral dilemma. So, met my current girlfriend here, beautiful blonde taping hair. Put up for Dawn. Yeah. And she's not one of the matronly ones. Because it turns out Seniors Meet has a sister site called Our Time. Heard of Our Time? So they basically pimped her over onto Seniors Meet, so a few of us would find something interesting to see. So we started dating, and I learned something else about myself. There are things I don't know, having raised 5 daughters, that most men do. And my girlfriend knows things that I don't. For example, she has a frequent buyer card at Harbor Freight Tools. I have a membership of Massage Envy. She knows the exact cutting angles to form a perfectly, I don't even know what it's called. What's the thing opposite of the baseboard that's up on the roof, goes around the...
Headboard.
Crown molding, thanks, yeah. I can name all 7 brides for all 7 brothers. She knows and figured out the amount of cubic yards of cement for a patio that we just poured. I know that an improperly placed IUD, while still rendering 85% effectiveness for pregnancy prevention, can still cause unwanted vaginal bleeding. So at least I'm not in the same sad dating situation as I've seen. I did recently a senior assisted living facility, because up till now, that's where my comedy career has been. So there was a personal ad in a newsletter they had. Let me share this with you. It said, SOM, single old man, 90, looks 83, full use of right side. ISO, in search of, PYT, 55 to 70. Must love long, slow shuffles and applesauce. Can you imagine this guy at the bar? Hey, baby, do I come here often? So I'll leave you with this thought. I had a nightmare, frankly, recently, and I was standing in front of the gates of hell, and I had Donald Trump on the right and Barack Obama on the left, and a door opened on the left, and this 4.5-foot woman came out. She was smelly and flies around her, and you hear this voice, Donald Trump, thou hast sinned. Thou art condemned to spend eternity in hell with this woman. And out came a couple of minions of Satan and grabbed Donald and the woman and back through the door, and the door shut. Look at Barack, and right then, another door opens on the right, a tall, 7-foot tall woman, twice the flies, smellier than the first, and you hear, Barack Obama, thou hast sinned. Thou art condemned to spend eternity in hell with this woman. And 2 more minions of Satan came out and grabbed them back behind the door. Now I'm really worried. Door opens in the middle, light shining through. I look in. It's a beautiful woman. It's Scarlett Johansson, my favorite actress, in a bikini. I knew I wouldn't meet the same fate as these 2 knuckleheads. Then I heard, Scarlett Johansson, thou hast sinned. That's my time. Thank you very much. Excited to see Andrew Norelli. Come on back up, Frankie.